Good morning. I decided today I was going to film myself doing one of those days of eating so I could just show you guys what a typical day looks like for me, at least at this stage in my diet. I'm not doing the healthiest stuff right now, but I was more focused on creating something consistent that would work and at least get me off the ground for now. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing before I plan on upping my macros game. Alright? Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drive down to the store real quick. Usually I have some stuff ready in the morning, but I don't today. So we're gonna go pick up probably an energy drink or two, maybe a coffee, we'll see. Maybe I'll get into an accident. It'll be content. Not really the kind of content I'm looking forward to making. This is what I picked up at the store. This is breakfast. Well, this is breakfast. These are for later. So I'll have that. I don't really like to eat in the mornings. I feel like I've gone without it for so long. I'm fine going without it, so one of these it's more than enough. Alright, so it's just after 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of these. They're Tillamook, just I don't know, beef sticks, 0 sugar. It's just some quick protein just to fill me up for a little while before I have my pre-hike snack. I also had another energy drink, but that was a while ago. Or another energy drink, my first energy drink after the Starbucks I had. So I'll just add that to this. This is my board, by the way, where I write down everything. So I have, the Starbucks white chocolate mocha I had this morning, and then the energy drink now, and I'll put the Tillamook meat sticks right there. And then, yeah, so far, so good. Okay, so real quick, I feel like I have to make this clear about my day of eating. I understand. I expect to get a lot of criticism for it, because it's definitely not a healthy way of eating, right? It's I'm going the first, the majority of my day, I don't expect to eat dinner until around 8:30 or 9. And that'll be the first real meal I have today. But that's something that works for me, right? It's by design, because I know that when night comes around, that's when all my cravings tend to hit. So the way that I'm able to cope and deal with that, at least for now, and the thing that's keeping me able to be on track, is my ability to just minimize the amount of calories I have throughout the day leading up to those nighttime cravings. And then once night does hit, if they do hit me, if those cravings hit me, I have some room to play with, right? It's designed in a way that will, how do I put this? It's designed in a way to account for my worst habits coming to fruition. I expect it's more of a introductory period, right? I just started my 3rd week of this diet. So yeah, yesterday was 2 full weeks on this diet plan. So by the end, when I finish my work week on Saturday and Sunday, then I'm gonna try and switch to a more macro focused type of thing, to where I'm eating more of the right foods and more foods throughout the day, to see if I can manage it that way. My fear with that, though, is that it will throw me off at the end of the night, and I'll just be thinking about all the different types of food that I no longer have calories for, right? but I think that it's probably a good idea to try to at least get things a little bit more reasonable when it comes to eating. I'm probably still not going to eat breakfast. It's been like a long time since I was in a position where I would get up and actually eat breakfast. And even then, it was like the breakfast I was eating was like a bowl of cereal. It wasn't good breakfast anyway. It's not like I woke up in the morning and was eating like eggs and bacon and toast or whatever, you know, like a full satisfying meal. It's just not really how I roll. But yeah, I just feel like I needed to say that because I understand it's not the best diet by a long shot, right? But it's something that's working for me now. It's allowing me to be consistent with my calorie totals. But you know, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I'll definitely try it out. I think it would be beneficial if I was able to make that work as opposed to how I'm doing it now, because the way I'm doing it now just seems kind of like, if anything, recording this day of eating has made me realize how ridiculous it must seem. But I want to remain honest. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. So, but this is, keep in mind, like I've been on and off dieting for the majority of my life, like ever since I was 12 or 13 years old. I'm 33. I'm about to be 34 next month. So it's not like not like I don't have experience failing diets, right? So when I find something that works for me pretty well, I'd like to keep that going, at least until I get far enough removed from those old bad habits that I'm less likely to fall back into them, right? At least that seems reasonable to me. But yeah, I just want to say that. Alright, so here's what's next on the docket for the day. This is like my pre-hike snack. Just some like fast-acting carbs and whatnot, some peanut butter for some fat. Just make sure that I can keep going while I'm out there and I don't get too tired or whatnot. And a little bit Sam's Diet Cola, go with it. I really enjoyed this part of the day, honestly. It's like actually really good. If you put these are like the chocolate chip rice cakes, Quaker ones, and it's pretty good. I like it. Alright, so I'm about to go on a hike. I thought it'd be pretty cool if I brought the GoPro along, maybe did a little bit of a time lapse. So after eating those rice cakes, good to go. Alright, so just finished the hike, and it was pretty good. It was only 4 miles, but there's a really tough section. Once I go to the end, I turn around, and there's like this really tough part where I have to walk back up a hill, and I don't know, felt easier than usual today, so that's a good sign. Now, I'm probably going to go to a gas station. I was thinking about getting a Gatorade, because it's like super fucking hot outside. It's like over 100 degrees when we go hiking out here. But it cools down to like a nice cool 99 degrees once the sun goes down and it goes behind the mountains, so not too bad. But I usually want to go like get a Gatorade or something like that to replenish the sodium I've lost, but lately I've just been like using food instead to replace that. So we'll see. I mean, I'm still gonna go there. Let me think. I had a plan of what I was gonna get. I've forgotten. So you guys will find out. Alright, so this is what I'm having for dinner. It's like a low-calorie pasta with cut-up pieces of chicken in it. And then some vegetables to balance it out on the side. It's probably about like 550 calories, but I'm probably just gonna say 600. So I'd rather overestimate, right, than underestimate. It's probably bad. I know it's bad. You really should know exactly how much you're doing if you're trying to lose weight. But I'm pretty certain I'm overestimating this, so as long as I do that, I think I'll be okay. So yeah, I'm having that, and then Diet Dr. Pepper as well. And then after I eat this, I'll show you guys what I got at the gas station. Alright, so I finished my dinner, and I'm going to show you guys what I got from the gas station, right? So from the gas station, I picked up some goldfish. There's some good sodium in that for sure. It's just a little treat. And I've also picked this up, some non-alcoholic beer. I've never had it before, but a big like kind of ritual for me was always drinking and watching a baseball game, having a beer and watching a baseball game. So I'm wondering if I can just like do this. It's only 29 calories. There's not a whole lot to this. And I mean, if I can do that and still like enjoy a beer while watching some baseball, then why not, you know? I'm hoping that I'm kind of using this as a test to see, like, is it really the flavor of the beer that I'm after? I mean, I like beer. It tastes good. I think it tastes good. And, or is it the drunkenness that I'm pursuing when I drink this stuff? So we'll see. And I'll let you guys know if it's good or not. I don't have very high hopes, but we'll see. I figure I might as well just try it live. So, here we go. Michelob Ultra Zero. Let's see how it tastes. It smells good. I mean, it tastes like beer. Like beer. It's funny because like there's something about drinking regular beer that as soon as that touches my lips, as soon as that enters my body, it's like my body knows, and it just triggers something where like I don't know, there's some kind of biochemical response going on, and it definitely doesn't happen when I drink this, which it's not a bad thing. It's not like I miss that feeling, but I honestly like this better than I thought I would. It's actually not bad. Not bad at all. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep drinking it, I'll keep sipping on it, and I'll let you guys know if I get tired of it or what. So, good news, I still like the beers. The quote-unquote beers, they're actually pretty good. They totally are satisfying that urge, like 100%. It's like actually super exciting. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Now I don't need that bullshit anymore, you know? But yeah. So, I have my delivery job tomorrow, and I usually burn upwards of like 4,000 calories or more for that job, and I always have a hard time maintaining. And if I don't eat a whole lot before that day, then I tend to struggle like while I'm doing it. Like, it's not too bad, but it's just like, it's just more uncomfortable if I don't fuel myself enough while I'm doing that. So this isn't like typically what I would do, but because I'm at 1628 right now, 1,628 calories right now, which is like pretty much perfect for me. Like, that's exactly where I kind of want to be. But factor in the hike I did at 4.1 miles with my BMRs are probably around like 2,500, and the hike that I went on, it was like it was around like I said, it's over 100 degrees out there. So I mean, that you have to factor that in too. I put like the most conservative estimate I could find, which is like 450 calories burned for a 4.1 mile hike in 100-degree weather, in mountainous terrain, right? So with that puts my net amount at let me do some quick math here. It's around 1150, somewhere around, or 1175, 1173, I think exactly. But like, so I'm gonna eat this as well. I just picked it up at the gas station. It's 440 calories. I think that's probably pretty accurate, considering that it's just like bread and slices of meat and slices of cheese. So it's like the ingredients are pretty uniform. And I'm gonna throw this little mayonnaise packet on there too. That's another 40 calories. It might be less than that, but when I did research online, like for different types of mayonnaise packets and stuff, this is like the most, it's like the highest estimate, right? For a light mayonnaise packet. So that's good. And that'll be it for my day. I think it's gonna be, I'll probably end up somewhere around 2,108 calories, which with the hike and everything, it's gonna be, my net calories is still gonna be less than 1,700. And going into tomorrow, which is gonna be a very activity heavy day, like I'm gonna be delivering packages out in 100+ degree heat for upwards of 6 to 7 hours. So it's pretty intense, but it's definitely a good calorie burn. But yeah, so I'll probably do that, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. I think I might show you guys my board before I go to bed, but other than that, that's it. That's my my day of eating. Typical day of eating on a Friday before I go to work the next day. So yeah. Alright, so here's all my calories for today on my whiteboard. I got that Starbucks white chocolate mocha in the morning, which is 300 calories. The energy drinks that I had, the one energy drink I had, that was 10 calories. The Tillamook beef sausage things, I actually had 3 of those, and that equated to 120 calories. The rice cakes with peanut butter, that was 190. The low-calorie pasta with chicken and veggies is 600. Goldfish for 350. I actually ended up having 3 of those non-alcoholic beers, which might be something I need to keep in check and maybe reel in a little, but I mean, 3 quote-unquote beers for 87 calories. I'm like, I don't know. You can't really beat that. That was awesome. And that sandwich with the mayo for 480 calories, which brought me to 2,137 calories today. And then down here I have my net amount after exercise, so I subtract 450 calories for the 4.1 miles of hiking, and that brings me to a grand total of 1,687 calories for the day. Which, leading into tomorrow, the day where I have to work, that's actually like, that's pretty good for me, because I've been struggling eating enough, fighting the urge to eat too little, right? Because I want to lose weight fast, but at the same time, it's like, this needs to be sustainable, right? And I've been having trouble leading into those days, and especially on those days lately. So I think if I like the way it builds up, right? It's pretty good, right? 1,260 on this day, where it's a net of 360, which is probably way too low, honestly. And that's kind of what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the burnout that might result from that. So Yesterday was a much better day, ended with 1,825 and a net of 1,125, and then even more today, leading directly into that super high activity day, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, I think all in all, it's a pretty successful day, and I should be well prepared for tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.